Hello everyone and welcome back to Jubilante's Direwolf 20 Season 6 Let's Play Along series. So today I promised to do some Thaumcraft because last episode we set up the little Thaumcraft area in the backyard, and today we want to put that to good use. Now first though, I was thinking of going ahead and making a chunk loader for my base, since, that might be a good idea. So let's set this down somewhere. You know what? Maybe right behind in this room. This might be good. We can actually, if we hit our map, and if you do overlay loaded chunks, these blue ones here are going to show the ones that are force loaded. So we might want to go one more out. Yeah, because that covers most of our farm over here and most of our base. So I think that's probably where we want it for now. We can always increase it or decrease it later as we need. So that's good. So after, remember last episode I mentioned my game world crashed and I had to kind of reload it and get everything set up. Well, that also meant I lost all my Thaumcraft research. So between then and now I've been redoing all the research. I had to go rediscover all the aspects and basically do everything I had already done all over again. But don't worry, this time I backed up my save game after all of that, so hopefully if I happen to have a Java error again, then I can just, restart from my backup copy instead of having to, reload everything. So anyway, the first thing I wanted to do today was get a cauldron down, which, to make a cauldron, well, I don't know, that's a cauldron, but there's a special one for Thaumcraft, I don't remember. You just put a cauldron down and you whack it, and now it's a crucible, that's what it is. So now we have a crucible. So I wanted to put this here. Oh, we need to put lava down as the heat source. And then we stick the crucible there so we can get rid of this ugly block. Cool. So now we have a crucible and we want to fill it with water, which is why I put it right here next to the water. Weird. Okay, and it should start to boil in a minute. Yep, there's boiling, and now it's ready to make stuff. So I figured the first thing I can make is the first thing you typically make is a little bit of nitor. So for the nitor you need, let me see, I guess I should open the book. Here's nitor. You need 3 ignis, 3 lux, and 3 potentia. So coal has potentia and ignis, but it has 2 each, so if we use 3, that should get us 6, which means we would need 6 torches, because torches have 1 lux. So if I did my math right, and we toss this in the crucible, which this is so hard to aim, I hate tossing stuff in here. If I toss that in and we look at it, I have 6 of each. Cool, that should be right. Now I just tossed 2 pieces of glowstone, and I think the other glowstone missed. So I should then get 2 pieces of nitor. It just pops right out of the crucible. So I do not really like crafting stuff with a crucible. It, like I said, I tend to miss because my abilities at tossing stuff is terrible. But yeah, and now we can power the crucible with nitor, so we don't have to worry about lava hurting anyone. So it's boiling, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna get rid of this lava. I'll probably take it back, and I guess I need to get some dirt to cover that up. Actually, let's steal this little piece of dirt. Put it down here. There we go. So now we have a crucible. Actually, I might end up moving this because if you put it in the ground, it makes it easier to clean up any messes if it spills over. But, for now I'll probably leave it. So, it's getting dark. Yeah, see, I need to, make a stairway up here at some point. I have yet to get around to that. I know I said I would clean up this area in between episodes, but because I was spending so much time redoing all the Thaumcraft, I did not get around to it. But yeah, so now we have the crucible down. The next thing we probably want to do is upgrade. Let's see, we have so many things now with Thaumcraft. I know I want to make a silverwood wand, which this actually requires arcane infusion, so we need the infusion altar. So maybe that's what we'll do next. I forget which part of the book it's in. Artifice? Yeah, here it is. So infusion, we needed these runic matrix, and we need some workbenches, and we need these arcane stone blocks. So arcane stone blocks, I think it's any kind of shard and any kind of stone, and you get 9 of them. And then of course I have to like figure out the math on this because you need, let's see, 4 blocks, but then you need stone bricks, which require 4. Okay, it's 1 each essentially. So we'll need 8. And then what's the runic matrix? Requires another 4, so we need 12. And then we need however many for the pedestals. We're going to need a bunch of pedestals. Let's see, I think it requires at least 1 pedestal for this. So yeah, I'll, I guess I'll just do this on screen. I don't know. I take up so much time, but I don't think it's too bad. And I have still a bunch of earth shards, so I'll take those. And let's see if we can figure this out. I'm probably going to make way more than I need to make, but we'll see. Alright, so not enough V in that wand. Let's toss that one up. Cool. And I have a little bit of a discount, the 5% discount because of my goggles. So let's just do 2 sets of stone bricks for now. That might be enough. And then we needed, definitely need 4 for the base here. And then we need our runic matrix. So that's any kind of shards. I want an ender pearl. So let's get the ender pearl. Pearl. Was that like this? I think. Yeah, cool. So we have a runic matrix. And we'll need, I want to go with it at least, I mean, I usually do 8 of those. I don't know if we have enough to make. No, we only have enough for 2. So we definitely need some more of these bricks. Alright. Oh, what? And I needed 1 more for the middle, so that's a good number. I think that's pretty much all the things we need. So let's go see if we can build this arcane infuser thingy. Getting rid of all my little placement blocks. And we're gonna do, I think it was an arcane pedestal in the middle, stone bricks around it, and then, oh, I needed more stone blocks, I think, because I needed some in that middle tier, didn't I? Yep. Alright, let's get a few more of those. And see, this is kind of the reason why I wanted the workbench and stuff down there, because you kind of have to go back and forth between crafting and stuff. So yeah, I'll probably end up moving them down there. I just have no idea where I want to put them. So stone blocks. Whoops, missing. And then we need to set the runic matrix in the middle. And then we need to break these because they're terrible. And then I think we whack the whole thing with our magic wand. Wait, did I not do this right? That is the 3rd level up. I thought I did it right. Oh, I need 25 of each in my wand. Do I have that? No, it does not look like I have that. Okay, so let me go charge my wand and I'll be right back. Alright, so I charge my wand. Here we go. Whee! Yay! Now it is the cool multi-block thingy. So now we'll just put the pedestals down around here. And we'll take that torch. basically the key to this thing is you want it to always be as symmetrical as possible. Um, any unsymmetry, if that's a word, asymmetry, there we go, is any asymmetry will cause it to do magical instability when you're trying to craft things. So you generally want to make it as stable as possible by making it very symmetrical. So that's why I'm basically doing 2 on each side, and eventually I'll add, if you put down the shards and stuff, you can make like clusters out of them, and you can put them down on the ground, and it helps with the stability as well. So it may, in my opinion, it makes it look really tacky, but it definitely helps with the crafting, so I'm gonna have to do it anyway. And mob heads do it too, like the creeper heads and zombie heads, stuff like that. So now we have an infusion altar. That's really cool. So now we can basically make a ton of things. I would love to make some boots of the traveler. It's one of my favorites. We'll eventually make runic armor, probably, but I think that stuff's like pretty... It's kind of ridiculous. It uses a lot of stuff, so yeah, we'll worry about that later. Next thing we could do is probably the wand. Instability on this is moderate. The nice thing about the wand upgrade is once I do it with thaumium caps and the silverwood wand core, it's essentially the best wand you can get. It holds about 100 of each charge, whereas this one only does 50, I think. So I think I will probably start, and then I think I need that too because I want to do the one recharge pedestal. I mean, and that's going to require me to make, I mean, anything I make on this is actually, yeah, that's a good point. I guess I need to make the alchemy thing, so the essentia distillation. I need to get this stuff ready, so that's what, I was going to set this area up for the golems to run around on and, fix their stuff. I wonder if I should just extend the platform over here as well, or just put it over there. I don't know. It's a little... I kind of like it because I'm going to kind of do most of my stuff up here. So actually, I might extend the platform over there, like into the wall, so that way I can actually set up my research table and stuff over here, and I can actually maybe even make this into like a little room, so that, if I'm crafting and stuff, I won't have zombies sneaking up on me and things like that. So yeah, I'm going to get the stuff ready to get together for that, kind of figure out what I'm doing next, because there's like a bunch of things on my list, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back after doing a bunch of things. Let's see, first of all, I put some glass over this section to kind of make it a little bit of a room. I'm hoping because this is where the golem's going to be. Golems can be killed by hostile mobs, so I want him to be somewhat protected. And this right here, I made some of the paving stones of warding, which essentially hostile mobs can't cross over these. So I'm hoping if it's zombies or anything and they try to walk up these stairs to get to my golem guys, they won't be able to make it. And then if they come on the roof, they'll just drop down and not be able to land over here. The only trouble would be is if they drop down here and land on this. But I don't think they would, because the golem's going to be over there. So if they try to chase the golem, I think they'll fall off over there. I mean, my golem might die at some point, and I'll probably eventually figure out something nicer to do with this, because it is kind of just, I don't know, it's not super pretty or anything, but it's serviceable. I like the open sky feel, so I kind of didn't want to do like a closed off room. And plus my golem's got to be able to walk from the furnace things all the way, because I'm going to have jars all the way around this section probably, so he's going to need to be able to walk everywhere. So that's what I'm thinking anyway. That's what I did with this. And then in between the scenes, I also did a lot of mining because I was running really low on the crystals, because I made some of the crystal clusters, like I said, and put them around the infusion altar so that it adds some stability. And notice it's like symmetric. There's like red over there, so I have to match it over here because that's the same side, right? Like this side and that side, and then they have to be mirrored images, I think. So then I have the crystal ones in the middle, the green ones go the opposite side. So that's how you make it symmetric, I think. At least I hope. Also, I'm pretty sure, I don't know if the color of the crystal matters. Like, all these crystal clusters are probably like one entity as far as the thing is concerned, so maybe it doesn't matter if I don't have the right colors in the right places. So I was running low in crystal clusters, so I did a lot of mining, and it was awesome because I found a couple dungeons, and I found the builder's wand. Yes, this is so cool. I mean, this wand is awesome. I'll probably show you what it does eventually. It's great for building, which is why it's a builder's wand. And I also put my portal here, so I can go in and out and get stuff from my inventory here really quick. So that's been really handy. So anyway, after all that, I think we're ready to finally make, let's see, we got to make the Essentia distillation stuff. So we need to make an alchemical furnace, and we need to make some of the alembics to siphon off the stuff we put in the furnace. So let's see, if I remember, I think it's like a bunch of stone. Let's see. Oh yeah, crucible. So we need to make a crucible. Set this down, grab my wand. Where are you, wand? Oh, it's probably on my table. Yeah, there it is. Wand. Whack this with a wand. Break it. Alright, and that, I think, did that go in the middle? And then I had a furnace? Or other way around, I guess. Yep, there we go. So, yeah, alchemical furnace, cool. And I think I still have enough charge in here. So I got all those things. Now I need to make... This is the one other thing I hate about Thaumcraft is, like, all the recipes, they're not in NEI. I don't think that you have to go into the Thaumonomicon to find it, which is a little tedious. It means you also can't, do the fancy shift click with NEI and stuff. So I need to make these V filters, because I think the most arcane alembic you can have is 5. Stack up to 5 alembics on a single furnace. So I'll need at least 5 V filters. So I think that was gold around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? So we have 5 of those. Cool. And let's hope my wand still has enough charge, because I hate having to charge the wand right now. See, our ultimate goal is to work up to the wand charge pedestal thing. But yeah, that'll be, I guess, pretty soon on our list here after we make this. So where was I? Was it alchemy? Yeah. Alchemy. So it's got a bucket in the middle with gold and iron. So I need a few buckets. And I think the iron was like all the way around or something. And then the V filter was like this. What did I miss? Oh, okay. Gold is in this corner. Yeah, okay, cool. That should get us insufficient V. No. Okay, well, we've got 4 for now. I'll recharge that later. So I'm thinking of putting the alchemical furnace here. And honestly, I didn't even make the ceiling high enough. Oops, and that's the wrong thing. Alright, so we have alembics on top of it. Let's just fly, because this will make it easier. Looks like I can only fit 3 here. Maybe I'll poke a hole in the glass. Let's see, is it this one? Whoops. Well, goodbye, glass. Stick those all the way up. Cool. So now we have our little thingies. Yeah, so basically, this just needs a fuel source. Let's go sleep through the night real quick. Because I know I have a roof on there and all, but I don't really trust it. I guess it'd be a good test to sit out there at night, but... So we'll need some coal for a fuel source for now. Eventually, I'd like to upgrade to, I would like to make, I don't even remember what it's called. This stuff, Elementum. That's like the best source as far as I understand. So basically, if I toss stuff in here, it'll cook it down into its elements. So iron just has some of those bars, right? So if I put it in here, it'll cook it, and it'll head up in here. And see, so it's putting, it should make 4 of those. And basically it'll sit in here until it's emptied out, and that's where the jars come in handy, and I guess I should make some jars. Warded jars. So it's just glass panes. Oh, I'm going to need aqua anyway. So why don't I go recharge my wand, and then we'll make some of the jars. And I'll also get the stuff ready to make a golem, because we're going to get a golem who will empty this out for us automatically. Be right back. And I'm back, guys, and here we go. We're going to make some of these jar things, worded jars, or whatever they're called. I think they're just like this. So that'll give us 9 of them for now. I'd really like way more than that, but Let's do another set. Cool. And I put this chest here to just kind of, it's going to be keeping some things for me. So yeah, I have all these warded jars, so what I'm thinking is setting them along the edge here. Like this. So basically, because they need to be in proximity of the infusion altar, right? So this was my plan, to kind of have them set up here. So the golem's going to work here, and he'll drop them all off around over here. I think that will work. So yep, so the next step is making the golem, and I think I got all the stuff for it. I figured I would make a flesh golem, because he has good speed, he self-repairs, is low durability, but let's hope that he won't get attacked. Of course, yeah, anyway, so I made the block of flesh out of the rotten flesh. Here it is. And then you also, then you need to throw that in the crucible with 8 Humanus, Modus, and Spiritus. So the best thing for Humanus is the rotten flesh. The trapdoor has the Modus, and the soul sand has the Spiritus. You notice I'm going to have a lot of extra aspects, so this is probably going to make a mess, but don't really have much of a choice because there's not really anything else that will, you know, make these things. Yeah. And so here we go. Let's hope I can manage to throw these in here. Nope. See, I missed. I really don't know. I guess it's a little easier to do it that way. Can't throw whole stacks at a time, but I can aim a little better at least. So this should have everything in there. Now let's toss the hunk of flesh. Yay, now we have a flesh golem. And you'll notice there's a lot of extra crap stuck in here. And what I need to do now is grab my wand, which of course I can't get to now. I was jumping up that side, but now it's blocked off with the glass. I probably need to make some kind of stairway or something in between. You know what? I have an idea. I have an idea, but we'll have to get to that later. Anyway, so let's grab our wand. Did I get it? Here we go. Wand, and so this is how you clear it out. You just right-click on it, I think. Or shift right-click? Shift right-click. So there's that smoke I was talking about. See? It'll just float up and be gone, and we don't have to worry about it. That's why I don't want a ceiling here, because otherwise it would stick on the ceiling and be gross. So, yeah. Goodbye, little bubble. So we have a golem, flesh golem, but now we need to upgrade him so he'll actually, you know, do things. So for golems, you have to give them a core, and what we want him to do is decanting? No, wait. Maybe it's the alchemy one. I need to buy it, and I'm short on aqua, apparently. Let's see if there's... What has aqua? Cactus and sugarcane, and of course the water shards. You'll notice I did make a deconstruction table because I was having a lot of trouble with some of the primal aspects. How much? I do not have any water shards, and I still have not made the sugarcane and or cactus farm. Let's try some of the cactus, try some of the sugarcane. Let's see if we can get this. So it breaks it down into its components, and the chance for it to happen depends on like how many things there are and how complex it is. Man, I'm not having any luck, am I? Yeah, that doesn't seem to be... Oh, I got a Perdido. And one aqua. Okay. Yeah, this table is not very effective, is it? It's like a completely random chance as to which one it will be, and then, you know, these things are pretty simple, so they're not breaking down very well. So, Terra. I guess I'm going to have to go out and try to find some more nodes that have aqua on them, because that's about the best way I've found to get the primal aspects. Yeah, I'm not even going to waste the rest of that. So I'm gonna go recharge up my aqua and stuff, and then I will be back when we're ready to make the golem cores. Alright, so I was getting this stuff ready. I managed to get enough of the aqua and stuff by actually inspecting, like these machines. I always forget, every time you make something new in Thaumcraft, go ahead and, research it. And I also did the crystal cluster. So that gave me enough aqua to get the decanting. The trouble is it requires arcane infusion with 15 aqua, 15 modus, and 15 precantio, plus the decanting one. So, yeah, this is going to be involved. So let's go ahead and make the blank animation core. And then let's make that into the decanting core, which requires 5 aqua and 5 vacuos. And I brought, it should be, yay, there we go. Okay, so I got the decanting. Let's go ahead and clear this out. And let's refill. I always forget to refill. That will be another golem eventually. So let's see. Arcane infusion. Yeah, so I guess I'm going to have to do this manually. I thought you could take this out with files. That's what it says in the book. It says the essentia can then be extracted out of an alembic using files. Doesn't seem to wanna. Whoops. Okay, I don't know. He's changed a lot. So what I might do is go ahead and make some tubes. The essentia tubes. This should do it. And you might ask why I'm not just doing this by default anyway. Well, he added in this update of Thaumcraft, he added some kind of like pressure system to them, and I don't understand how the heck it works. So, yeah, I don't really want to have to deal with it, I guess. So, it's we'll have to cook up some of this. Sorry, I've been making a lot of glass. Actually, having a little extra sand doesn't hurt. Cooking up this for quicksilver. And then I'll need gold, glass, and iron, which I think I already have on me. So I'll be back as soon as this finishes cooking, and we'll make some tubes for the essentia system.